It is a snowy afternoon in upstate New York as you get a look inside Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. First line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Carry on Johnson, the ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
For the point after.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Ballantyne to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
The ball carrier.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
44-yard line.
On second down, this is Madison. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, they run to Madison. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. They got a yard on first, 2 on second, and 3 here on third.
It's now
on fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
In punt formation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
3-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nice. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens.
And it's a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Now Johnson, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Running from the gun, Johnson. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They toss it out right to Johnson. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players that we're calling right, the right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well because so many things coming at you. You got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking care of the ball.
Or if you don't, you cough it up like they did right there. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, but it'll be second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Cousins. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd and long.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
11, Bills 6.
Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's a give to Lindsey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to pick up a second and about a mile here. To throw, Cousins. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th.
Well, it wasn't so much that it looked like the offense was threatening. They were. I mean, they had great field position, but how about the defense on that one? Huge stop on 3rd down. It wasn't just a stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it...
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Cousins taken down for the safety. And here's where I'm perfectly happy to defer to my analyst and let him analyze this one.
I don't get it.
That's the analysis?
That's the analysis. I don't get it. I mean, you're on the other side of midfield. Maybe. But a fake punt way down here, you want analysis? Ridiculous.
This is fielded at the 27. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. So now on comes the Dolphins offense as they'll try and go for 2 here. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation, they keep the football.
The offense retains possession. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Well, they'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Bills 9.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. In trouble in the ball. It's loose. The ball bouncing around, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety. And this defense continues to dominate. How about 2 safeties in one game here?
You don't even put that on your goal sheet. This is something that results when you're playing really well on defense, and the offense has nowhere to go with the football. Dominating performance.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Dolphins 19, Bills 15.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. In trouble in the ball's. It's in the end zone loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Bills 21, Dolphins 19.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, they have the yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty. Cousins now to throw on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
thus far they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Dolphins' 8-yard line.
Now this will be a jet sweep. Here's Thomas with it. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. My goodness, it'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and that'll make it third and goal.
Third down and goal.
They're going to try the jet sweep on third and long. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And look at this. It's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
First and 10.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. On first and 10, it's Lindsey. My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. Now a handoff for Lindsey. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to... And look at this, another fake. but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
First down.
It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
In trouble and the ball's out. In trouble and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this carries into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some change? In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Boswell for the extra point. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 15. They'll roll him out right. And do not ask me to explain what in the world happened there, folks. That's a safety in the strangest of ways. My word.
I see you over there. You scared?
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score? may help them win the game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Kenny Moore.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. And can you believe it? It's a 2nd safety in this ball game. And this defense continues to dominate. How about 2 safeties in one game here?
You don't even put that on your goal sheet. This is something that results when you're playing really well on defense and the offense has nowhere to go with the football. Dominating performance.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. And he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone. It's loose. The ball bouncing around, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety. Well, it's rare to see 1 safety. It's even rare to see 2, 3 safeties in a game, Charles.
Well, we'll be able to talk about this with our grandkids, great-grandkids, and anyone else that may come around the house when we get a little bit older on that rocking chair. We were there when we saw 3 safeties in one game.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Let's go. Let's do it. This is it. This is it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll go to work with a little momentum following the free kick. 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss. 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
6-yard line.
Cousins now. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
It's 3rd down and 12.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try the left side with Lindsey. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Bills. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but get...
And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this 1st half.